Oh man, I can't show that trailer anymore because it's not funding anymore. In fact, I can't really even show this thing right here anymore because it's ended. Shadow Sentry Origins is no longer in demand on Indiegogo. Sad times. I'm crying. So sad. But anyhow, howdy guys. What's going on? It has been quite a while since I did a stream. It's Friday. It should be Fan Art Friday. But I can't do Fan Art Friday. I don't have any fan art I'm working on. In fact, I have so much other stuff I'm working on. I need to do kind of a work Friday stream. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a little update. Let you guys know what's going on, what has been going on in this world. Let you know where I'm at with Shadow Sentry Origins and all that good stuff. So tune in for the next 5 minutes. I'll keep you updated. You'll get all the latest and greatest from the world of Eric Milutowski art. So anyhow, how's it going? Greetings. Welcome. I'll keep the chat open. Let's see. Little impromptu. Didn't give you guys any heads up on this one, but so updates. Shadow Sentry Origins. I just got back edits, so I can begin lettering. I'm going to do the letters. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I've dabbled in lettering. I've done the first initial pages for Shadow Sentry Book 1. I lettered for the Indiegogo campaign, and then I hired Eric Weathers, and he came on board and did the rest and made it look great. So, but yeah, this will be easier because it's not super specific. Like Shadow Sentry is very like superhero, like big explosions and stuff. This is kind of minimal scale, so I feel comfortable with it, and I want to do it. I want to dive in and do it. So that'll be exciting. Shouldn't take me too long. So I am also, I'll show you, I'm working on a page. I've got all the letters back from the colorist for Shadow Sentry Origins, the Commander Noble story. The Hopscotch story is like 100% complete and done. It's like, I've formatted the pages. It's ready. It's pre-pressed. It's ready to go to print. So it's just the Commander Noble story that I'm working on. So I got to do the finishing touches on the colors, which I think I only have a handful of pages left to do. Then I can letter it, and then we're golden. Then I just have to do the black and white edition as well, and we're set, ready to go to print. So that's where I'm at with Shadow Sentry Origins. I just did an update. So if you did back the campaign, I did an update. Go check that out. Check your email. Check your junk folder, because that's where all my updates go for Indiegogo, unfortunately. But yeah. So that's that. Let's see. Battle Mode Omega. Check this out. The link is in the description if you want to sign up for this. This is kind of a project I'm working on with my friend Ben Avery. We're writing it. We're changing the story a little bit, possibly, potentially. We kind of did like a rough draft of the first 20 pages, and then I thought, you know what, let's go a little bit different direction with it. So sign up for it. Get some notifications. Yeah, but this is kind of like the next thing. This is all ages, kid-friendly comic book, very sci-fi adventure, fun stuff. So anyway, I'm kind of working on that. But also right now I'm working on a cool comic for U.S. history. So Kingstone Comics contacted me. They do all kinds of different stuff. They're working on a whole line of historical comics. So I'm working on the Constitution right now. And then I just finished one on the Revolutionary War, and just like a handful of pages, not a lot. They want to speed up production because they've got a lot going on. They want to get done soon. So they brought me on to kind of finish that up. So I'm working on those pages. I think I've showed you guys some of that, but let me see. Here is part of that. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Is this the other half? Nope, that's not the other half. So here's part of the Yorktown battle, the Battle of Yorktown, which was the decisive battle from the Revolutionary War. And that was kind of like the last battle. And then here's an illustration of the surrender of the British, also half page of a double page spread. But that is General Cornwallis handing over his sword to General George Washington because the British, they surrendered. So got a lot of cool historical stuff that I did with that. Here's the other side of that page. Dun, dun, dun. So there's the other side. They're laying down their arms. They're marching like it was like over a mile. Kind of, it's hard to get all that in there, but that was the idea. They're marching over a mile. They're coming. They're surrendering. So I'm working on that. I have, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages or so to work on for the Constitution book to finish that up. Another artist has started the beginning there, got me to do the back end. So I'm working on that. And yeah, working on finishing up Shadow Sentry Origins. So I think that's it. I think that's all the updates. 6 minutes, not bad. Amanda B, Ninotowski, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. Good to see you, Amanda B. Hope all is well. So yeah, Shadow Sentry Origins is almost done. Just wrapping up the Commander Noble story, and I'll show you guys a page I'm working on. Let's hop over there. I'll show you that. Boom. So this is a page from Commander Noble's story. So I got the colors back from the colorist. Here's pretty much what the colorist gave me. Actually, I told him I wanted like a blue, more of a blue tone. So the beginning part of the story, you're outside. So I wanted warm colors, right? You're in the sun, warm colors. Then they're inside. And so I'm like, all right, well, give me some blue colors. I want it to be more cool colors, right? So here's a cool filter that he put on it, but I want it to be even cooler. So I want it to be nice and blue. I want there to be a big contrast. Plus, there's a lot of action and stuff, so kind of amp it up, the vibrancy and the blue. So I'm just doing some little finishing touches. I just added a little bit more on this muzzle flash up here in panel 1. So I'm just going through, making sure everything is consistent, making sure everything, dot all my T's, cross all my I's. You know how it goes, all that good stuff. But like on his gloves here, I can add a little bit more gray color. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. So kind of things like that. Just darken these up. Let's see, 70%. Things like that. I like those knuckles to be gray. Dun, dun, dun. Make sure all those little things kind of get in there. Da, 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 da. So anywho, let's see. Let me check the not too shabby. Hope all is well with you and the fam. Thank you. Oh yeah, another part of the update I forgot. I've been like sick for like the last month or feels like more, but finally getting better. Finally feeling better. Still a little congested, but yeah, we're doing better. So thank you for asking, Amanda. Yeah. So that was kind of a bummer, being sick for so long. I remember because I did the stream with the closeout stream with Rini, and I was sick on that stream. And here it is, we're already in May, and that was at the end of March. And like I'm just starting to feel better, but I feel like I got sick and got better, and then I got sick again. And it's been like one thing after the other. Same thing with our family, like our kids, the kids just kind of bring it home, So it's been fun. It's been fun. So real quick, this is a very big like halo that I did around this guy. So I'm going to make it smaller, a little thinner. So this is just it's a little big and bulky right now. I want to thin this out. Get a little closer. Little bit closer. Yeah. So I think that's everything as far as updates go. But yeah, so the Hopscotch story, 100% done. It's like ready to go to print. I just have to do the black and white. So once I get the letters done for the Commander Noble story, I can convert that all to black and white, put the letters on those pages, the black and white pages, and then that book will be ready to go to. That book will be pre-pressed and ready to go to print. And then, yeah. In the meantime, ordering the little things. I actually still need to color the Hopscotch trading card, actually. I remembered. The artwork is done. I just got to color it. But it's all the little things. You get to a point and you're like, okay, I'm done. I just got to get the book done and I'm done. And they're like, oh yeah, that trading card. Got to get that done. So it's kind of like all the little things, you know? It's all those little things, odds and ends. The Clayton Barton book, though, is done. I have that in hand. I did the little ashcan with just his breakdowns and layouts. That is done. So if anybody's watching and they did not pick up the Shadow Sentry Origins books and stuff, eventually it will be on my website. Or I might just add it to the Fund My Comic, because that's like a storefront. So if you guys want any Shadow Sentry stuff, the link is in the description for Fund My Comic. You can go get some stuff there. That's like a storefront. That will be open indefinitely. There's prints on there. You can get the black and white books I did for Shadow Sentry Book 1 and 2 and all that good stuff. So anywho, all right, I like that better. It's a little thinner. It's not quite as bulky. It was just a little too much. So I like this better. And 2, I think it might help if... So down here, these are my there's flat layers. So this is from the colorist. Let's see. He like flats just the panels. This helps with selecting stuff. So if you want to, and then here's like a background copy with everything. And then there's this flat copy. He's got lots of copies of stuff. So if I want to just darken the background over here, dun, 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 I could select that, hide my selection. And then I'm going to go over here. I did a multiply layer, which will enable me to go over the existing color and just make it darker. So I want to darken that just a little bit. Oop, didn't select that area. Boom. Hide that. Brush. Boom. Just kind of darken that a little bit. Darken some of these elements. I actually want to darken this over here too a bit. All right. Cool. All right. So yeah, just going through panel by panel, doing some little checks and balances here. I don't like how this has so many colors going on. So what I'm going to do, I can just select these things, right? This is okay. I don't mind that as much, but these, there's just so many colors going on. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to, let's see. It's a good neutral color. Let's see. Let me try something like this, right? It's blue. Well, actually, hold on. Everything is going to be changed because of these color filters over everything. So there's kind of some stuff I added. You can kind of see where it gets darker. So that's that layer. But if I come over here, I'm going to want to kind of mute these colors. They're very, very colorful. It's very eye-catchy, but I don't want you catching your eye too much on this. I want your focus to be where it should be, which is on the action. So I'm going to go down to 42. I'm just going to blend this in there a little bit. Let's go back to this other color and darken that up. Now I'll go back over to my multiplied layer and I'm going to darken it just a bit. That's too much. Let's go backwards. Let's go back in time. Let's take that away. Boom. All right, so gotta find that happy medium. Let's try colors here. All right. Don't love it. Let's go back in time. I don't mind that. Okay, let's go back over here and then just kind of hit this, make it a little darker. What I could do, so check this out. I could take a layer or just go to adjustments and you take your hue saturation and I could desaturate all the colors at the same time. I could brighten them, desaturate them. I could change them. Boop, 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 boop. See that? I could change them. Ooh, I like that. Boom. And now, if I want to, come over here with my highlight tool. And I could just pick out some little edges. Just make them, give them some happy highlights, like Bob Ross would do. Happy highlights, right? Boom. But now it's not super eye-catchy and so colorful. And if I want to, I'm going to go over here. I'll make this section a little brighter. So the front's a little eye-catchy, but the back, it kind of recedes into space, right? So it gets less detailed as it goes back into space. I like that better. I like that a lot better. All right, so now I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to my background layer. Bum, bum, bum. It's selecting all that stuff. And then I want to... I want to color this a bit more, make this a little darker. A little darker, a little more blue. And then let's get this bright color. Let's get this lighter color. And then I'm gonna pick out these kind of lines I did here. They'll be brighter. Oh no, what's going on? There's a man trying to kill me over here. There we go. So I made this darker. These are lighter. They kind of pop out more and all that good stuff. So, bada bing, bada boom. So anywho, that is what I do. What I do to the pages. That's what I do. Let's see here. So let me see. Do I want to do anything to this one? I did want to just pick out some more highlights on here. Midtones. Just make this a bit brighter. Cool deal. Oh yeah, and then my gutters, my borders. So you'll see here in these borders, they're kind of some of the stuff's passing through. I kind of want them to be darker and solid. So I'm gonna go over that. Let's make them nice and solid and dark so they stand out. Let's see, did I pick the right color? Nope. I need something like this. And I need to make sure my opacity is at 100%. There we go. Nice and bold. It'll kind of be darker and just make it more, you know, separate the panels a bit more. Make sure all this stuff kind of gets covered up. See these white lines? I don't want that. I want this to be thick and dark. That'll just help with the separation. So yeah. So Mohan is a girl. She's from the Philippines. She did the initial colors. I want to say she's from the Philippines. I forget. She does a great job. She colored my stuff on the Samson comic I did. And I've worked with her a few times. I worked with her on something else too. It's slipping my mind. But she does excellent colors. But there's a specific look I'm going for with this part of the story. It's also a flashback scene, so I want it to be just have a different look. I don't want it to be super bright like the other stuff. I wanted there to be a nice difference, even from the Hopscotch story. I wanted there to be a nice, just you could tell from one story to another, it's like, okay, this is a totally different story. And so this has a different look. Okay. Let's see here. He's got a lot of red on his face. Let me fix that. It's kind of, this doesn't need to be red. We need a dark. Where's it? Dark brown? Nope, that's not dark either. Let's go. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. That should be blood. That's good. But this doesn't need to have any blood. And then if I want to go a little bit darker, I'm just going to hit it with the mid-tone thing here. Let's go check it. Boom. That works. It works. All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right. There's a lot going on this page. Lots of panels. So you want there to be a nice cohesive feel to it, but I don't want the, like this panel number 4 here. This has a different color from everything else, but that's okay. Just wondering if I want it to be a little more epic, maybe a little more orange rather than just this kind of dull color. I think I want to do something a little different here. Let's go a little more orange, because we got the muzzle flash here, which is orange, and we got this panel down here, which is orange. So let's do a in between. Let's add some orange and then some of this here. Let's check that. Don't love it. Don't love it. Let's see. So I want some of this blue. Let's go bigger. Check that. It's a little better. And then bright orange, just a touch. Don't need a lot. Nope, didn't want that. All right, let's give that a look-see. Kind of like that transition a little bit better. It's different, but it's not so crazy different. But I still think it could be better. It could be better. Dun, 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 dun. And then also got a lot of red here, so let's combine those two. Get a nice in-between going. See how that looks. There we go. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. We could do a little more bright over here. Steal some of this. Steal a little bit of this. Kind of I like it. Now we're going to add some texture to it. Put the finishing touch of the texture. A little splatter effect. Except, let's see. Gotta go bigger. No. Let's try this. Just not as bright. Something like that. Boom! Add little splishes and splashes of color. Makes it marvelous. So, anywho, I think that's it. I think we're golden. So, if you're just joining us, this is a flat. No, that's not what I wanted. So this was semi what I got. Got a little blue layer on there, and then add a little bit more deeper blue, and that is it. That is the final colors. Remove all the effects. Kind of see what you're up against here. Take away the blood. Boom. There you go. What's this over here? There is a line right there. That's interesting. What is that? Is it in the colors? I just noticed that. Let's fix it. Let us fix it. I don't know what that is. For some reason, there's this weird line right here. Let's fix it, shall we? Oops, hold on. Don't fix the colors with your color changing things on there. Don't do that. Nope, wrong layer. Dun, dun, dun. Color. Here we go. All right. So that's what you do. You look for any little weird things or imperfections or things like that. Make sure everything's on the up and up, and then your pages are ready to go. And then too, sometimes the colorist will do like the effects, but then sometimes they'll just kind of be going places you don't want them to. Like these effects here, they're going into this panel. So if I wanted to, I could take them off and just have it in this panel. It's not a huge deal, but it kind of will, you know, kind of separate that a little bit more. It's not a huge deal, but kind of gives a little more separation. I don't know. Don't know if it's necessary, but I kind of like it. I'll keep it. I will keep it. So anywho, that is that. So that page is done. And hope you enjoyed that. Otherwise, that is all I have for today. Amanda B. Ninotowski. Amanda B stopped by. It's good to see you, Amanda B. So anyhow, yeah, I have not been doing a lot of streaming because I've been sick and I've had work to do, and I've been sick and I've been getting behind on work, and so I've had more work to do trying to catch up on that stuff. So I have not been doing a lot of streams. And in fact, I would love to do more today, but I have to do some more pages on this Constitution project I'm working on. So unfortunately, that will be all for today. So thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thanks for being there. I'm so close to getting the YouTube channel monetized, and then I could do super chats and all that kind of good stuff. So it helped me to want to stream more with that incentive. So if you want to help me get there, watch my videos, help me get over that little point. It's like you need to have 3,000 watch hours. I'm at like 2,990 or something. I'm like so close. I'm so close. So keep watching my videos. I appreciate you guys. And then I'll do a new intro video. I'll up my game. I might even spend some more money on StreamYard and do the full resolution, so it's not 720. It'll be great. You'll see me in full HD. It'll be wonderful. But anyhow, thank you guys again. Take it easy. Check the links in the description. And again, if you haven't backed Shadow Sentry and you're missing out, you want to get in there, go check out Fund My Comic or ericnowotowskiart.com, and you can get all that good stuff. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a wonderful weekend. Till next time.